For some time, we've been wanting to add some permanent lights to our studio setup at our house.
And with the Amaran Summer Sale going on
from June 20 to July 6,
and they want to give you some incredible deals on their cob lights,
we figured we would get a couple of lights for that.
We based our decision off what lights we were going to get based off our experience using the 300D Mark II. So we compared the lumens that outputs with the various attachments compared to all of these fixtures that you see in front of us. So the first light that we wanted to start off with was our key light. So we went with the 200DS. The second light that we went with was the 150C, and that way that could be our fill, or it could also be just a color fixture for any sort of creative shots. And lastly, for our third light, we got the 60XS, and that way we have bicolor control. So these lights don't have permanent roles as far as like how we're gonna use them. We just had like sort of our baseline setup that we wanted to have. But these lights, we're gonna interchange them however they need to be used. So the 150C might end up being the key, the 60X might end up being a fill light. This may just be an accent light where we use the color for that. So it really just depends.
And in order to kind of supplement these lights, we got attachments that we felt like could be interchanged between any of these lights that we wanted to use, depending on the light setup that it called for. And then the next thing we got was a light box that is 30 by 120 from Aperture. We got this because we just wanted a different shape. It's still gonna create a pretty soft light, and it's just something a little bit different to add to the kit. And then the very last thing, because you know, a lot of people I feel like are a fan of like getting really soft light. Well, we're pretty big fans of trying to utilize hard light.
In a lot of movies and shows, you'll see hard light being used all the time. And really, it's just a way for us to play with having soft light versus hard light, and just so we have that option.
And then right here, what we got for our third option for our attachments is the Fresnel 2X, which is gonna provide us a nice hard light. It's a little bit different from using a dome that's provided from each of these lights, because what the Fresnel does, it essentially makes the light go like parallel, and it basically replicates how the sun shines on things outside. So it's gonna look really natural.
There we have it. We have our light set up. We have the 200DS with the Octodome attached. And then right there we have the 150C with the light box from Aperture attached. The only thing that we couldn't get working, unfortunately, it looks like we got a faulty light, was the 60X, which it's not a huge deal. We just contact them and
But yeah, we tried everything to turn it on. First we did wall power and nothing at all happened. We could see on the AC adapter that it was getting some kind of power, and then we switched it to another wall outlet just in case, still nothing.
And then we tried it with the NPF battery adapter, and we could tell that the fan on the light itself was shifting just a little bit when we turned the light on and off. So it was receiving a little bit of power, but as soon as we contact Amaran/Aperture and ask for a replacement for the 60X, we're gonna do a video showing you guys just how we're gonna set these lights up for our studio.